what the Bible tells us. And that is why I'm standing here, in the devil's own city, on the devil's own streets, prepared to do battle with the forces of evil. Hear me, you gamblers, your dice, your cards, your horses. Pause and think, for it is too late. You're in great danger, and I speak not of the prison or the gallows, but of the greater punishment that awaits. Repent before it is too late. Just around the corner is our little mission, where you're always welcome to seek refuge from this great jungle of sin. Come here and talk to me. Think of me not as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, your sister. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and we can put him to flight forever. Remember, friends, it is the Save a Soul mission located at 409 West 49th Street. Open all day and all night with a special prayer meeting this Thursday at
Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder why a refined doll like her is mixed up with a mission dodge.
Well, she is a beautiful doll, all right, with 100% eyes.
It is too bad that such a doll wastes all her time being good. How can she make any money from that?
Hey, maybe she owns a little piece of the mission.
Yeah.
Hey, Betty South Street.
Harry the horse, how are you? Hey, do you know Nicely Johnson?
Yeah, how goes it?
Nicely, thank you.
Tell me, what about Nathan Detroit? Does he got a place for his crap game?
He hasn't found a place yet.
The heat is on.
Well, tell him I'm loaded, and I'm looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks.
Where did you acquire it?
I collected the reward on my father.
Everyone is looking for action. I hope Nathan finds a place.
Lieutenant Brannigan, Mr. South Street, it is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
Brannigan, a pleasure.
Any of you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
And which Nathan Detroit is that, officer?
I mean, the Nathan Detroit who's been running a floating crack game around here and getting away with it by moving it to a different spot every night.
But why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
I am telling you this because I know that you two bums work for Detroit, rustling up customers for his crack game.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can tell him for me. I know that right now he's running around trying to find a spot. Well, nobody's going to give him a spot because they know that Brannigan is breathing down their neck.
Hi, Nathan. Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan. And
Something's wrong, Mr. Detroit.
Oh, hello, Lieutenant. I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I've just been talking to your colleagues about your crap game. I take it you're having trouble finding a place.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know from the fact that you now have to live on your salary.
So, Nathan, did you find a place?
What does that cop want from me? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely run a crap game for the convenience of those who want a little action, in return for which I take a small cut. Is that a crime? Yeah!
But Nathan, did you find a place for the game?
Did you find a place for the game?
Did I find a place? Yes, I found a place. We are holding the crap game tomorrow night in the Radio City Music Hall.
Wait, how are you going to fix the ushers?
I tried all the regular places. The back of the cigar store, the funeral parlor.
Nathan, you said once there might be a chance at the Biltmore Garage.
I was over to the Biltmore Garage. Spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. He says he might take a chance and let me use the place if I give him $1,000.
Ooh, $1,000?
In cash, he won't take my marker.
So your marker's no good, huh?
What do you mean? A marker ain't just a piece of paper that says I owe you $1,000 signed Nathan Detroit. A marker's like a pledge which a guy can't welch on it. It's like not saluting the flag. My marker is as good as gold, only Joey Biltmore don't think so. It don't seem possible. Me, without a livelihood? Why, I've been running the crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
But can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even get Adelaide a present today. You know what day today is? It is mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yes, we've been engaged for 14 years.
Nathan, the town is up to here with high rollers. Look, the Greeks in town.
Crazy bottle babes.
Great look. I know. I can make a fortune, but where can I have the game?
The Fillmore garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And now they got a lock on the door
Of the gym at
PS 84.
there's the stopper behind the coffee bar.
But Mrs. McCloskey ain't a good scout.
and things being how they are. The back of the police station is out.
So the Fillmore garage is the spot.
But the 1,000 bucks we ain't got.
While it's good old reliable Nathan, Detroit.
If you're looking for action, you'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot.
Not the good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just the short walk.
To the oldest established permanent clothing trade in New York. There are well-heeled students everywhere. There are well-heeled students everywhere. And an awful lot of letters for the fellow who can get us. If we only had a lousy little friend, we could be a millionaire.
Good old reliable Nathan, Detroit.
If the time you're running, you'll be walking the street. We'll arrange that you go broken, quiet, and peace.
In a hideout provided by Nathan, where the arms of Nathan to cross. It's the oldest established permanent clothing in New York.
Where's the action? Where's the game?
Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame.
It's the oldest established permanent clothing brand in New York.
Gentlemen, do not worry. Nathan Detroit's crack game will float again. My boys will let you know where it is.
Okay, Nathan. Say, guess who's else looking for action? Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town.
Sky Masterson. There's the highest player of them all.
Higher than the Greek.
Higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? That's how he bets. I once saw him bet $5,000 on a cockroach. And another time he was sick and he wouldn't take penicillin on account that he had bet 10 C's that his temperature would go to 104.
Did it?
Did it? He's so lucky it went to 106. Good old Sky.
Well, maybe you can borrow the 1,000 from Sky.
Not Sky. With that kind of money ain't lending money. It's bet money. So why don't I bet it?
You would bet with Sky Masterson.
I ain't scared. I am perfectly willing to take the risk, providing I can find out a bet in which there is no chance of losing. He likes crazy bets, like which lump of sugar a fly will sit on, or how far can you kick a piece of cheesecake. Cheesecake! Oh, look. Run into Mindy's restaurant and ask Mindy how many pieces of cheesecake he sold yesterday, and also how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake and strudel? Well, why do you want to do that?
Just find out. Now beat it. Here comes Adelaide. If she finds out I'm running the crap game, she will never set foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan, dear.
Adelaide, pigeon.
You go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye with a chocolate sundae and tomato ketchup and mayonnaise.
Okay, Adelaide.
We gotta get back to the hot box.
You still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver Charlie, he's been working us all day. So finally I says, look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out of here and get something to eat. And he says, you don't want to eat. You want to sneak out and meet that cheapo Nathan Detroit.
So what did you say to him?
I told him, I says, I'll meet whoever I want.
Well, don't get yourself upset. How's your cold?
It's much better, thank you. Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present for me.
I hope you like it.
A belt.
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. That's so sweet. Look, honey, about your present, I was gonna get you a diamond wristwatch with a gold band and 2 rubies on the side.
Oh, Nathan, you shouldn't have.
It's alright. I did it. I'm sorry.
No, I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we're married.
Well, don't worry, honey. One of these days I'll be in the money. You'll have more mink than a mink.
Nathan, darling, I can do without anything, just as long as you don't start running that crap game again.
The crap game. What an absurd thought.
Nathan, yesterday Mindy sold about 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
Huh?
Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake. That's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Oh, nothing, honey.
Hey, any news yet?
Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
Okay, Troy.
What was that about?
His wife's having a baby.
Well, why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Look, Adelaide, I'm expecting a fellow, and I know you're hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Fellows, why don't you take Adelaide to the drugstore? You see, honey, you've got a cold, and it's right across the street. And there are a lot of open manholes around.
Nathan, darling, you're so thoughtful. You're just the sweetest person. Goodbye.
Hey, Masterson. Glad to see you, Sky.
Nathan, you old promoter, you.
How are you, Sky? You look great.
Feel great, Nathan. Just spent 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada. Great scenery, helpful climate, and I beat him for 50 G's at blackjack.
50 G's. Going to be in town, though?
No, flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yeah, why don't you come with me? There's a lot of action down there.
No, I got a lot of things to do. Meantime, how about we drop over to Mindy's and have a piece of cheesecake? They sell a lot of cheesecake.
No, I'm not hungry. Tell me, how's Adelaide?
Oh, fine. Still dancing at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you'll be getting married.
We all gotta go sometime.
But Nathan, guys like us, we can fight it. We must remember that as pleasant as a doll's company may be, she must always take second place to aces back to back.
Yeah. Tell me, you hungry yet? Maybe we could go to Mindy's and have a piece of cheesecake or strudel or something.
No, I think I'll get the late results.
Oh, but you will admit that Mindy has the greatest cheesecake in the country.
Well, yes, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Wait, and yet there are some who like Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which do you think he sells more of, the cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I've never given it much thought, but if everybody's like I am, I would say Mindy sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
For how much?
Why, Nathan, I never knew you to be a betting man. You usually take your percentage right off the top.
Well, for old time's sake, I thought I'd give you a little action. I will bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story.
Oh.
You see, when I was a young man about to go out into this world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. Son, the old guy says, I'm sorry I'm not able to bankroll you a very large start, but not having any potatoes to give you, I am now going to stake you with some very valuable advice. One day in your travels, a guy is going to come up to you, and he is going to have a brand new deck of cards on which the seal is not yet broken. This man, he is going to offer to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump out of this deck and squirt cider in your ear. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you stand there, you will end up with an earful of cider. Now, Nathan, I do not accuse you of clocking Mindy's
You don't
cheesecake,
think that I...
But if you are looking for action, I'll bet you the same $1,000 that you don't know the color necktie you have on. Well?
No bet. Paisley, what a crazy color.
Nathan, we took Alec to the drugstore.
Don't bother me.
Hiya, Sky.
How goes it with you fellas?
Nicely. We took Miss Adelaide to the drugstore, and she says for you to be sure to pick her up after the show at the hot box, and don't be late.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear. Nathan, that's husband talk if I ever heard it. You're trapped. In Adelaide, you have a kind of girl that's most difficult to unload.
But I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide. And a guy without a doll? Well, if a guy does not have a doll, who will holler at it? A doll is a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting a rap on dolls. I'm just saying a guy should have them around when he wants. And they're easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Then how come you ain't got a doll? How come you're going to Havana alone, without one?
I like to travel light, but if I wish to take a doll with me, there's a large assortment available.
Not your high-class dolls.
Any doll, you name it.
Any doll. And I name one? Will you bet on that? Will you bet $1,000 that if I name a doll, you will take her to Havana tomorrow? You got a bet. I name her.
Her? Oh, sire.
Someday, I'm going to take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end.
They do that every day.
Pardon me, do you take sinners here?
Indeed we do. Sarah,
How do you do?
my name is Abernathy. Arvide Abernathy.
Sky Masterson. Oh,
What's wrong?
What is the trouble?
my heart's heavy with sin.
You poor man.
I've wasted my life in evil betting and gambling, and I've suddenly realized the terrible things that betting can lead to.
Agatha. Coffee.
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly I've been wandering around trying to get up the courage to come in here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Gladly, I would have never become a gambler in the first place if I hadn't fallen in with evil companions who were always offering me sucker bets.
Here, young man.
Thank you. It feels good just to talk to you people.
You just go right on talking to Sister Sarah, and you'll be all right. I'm glad you found us.
Well, the Bible says, seek and ye shall find.
Very good. I wish we could reach out to more sinners like you. We're out every day trying.
Well, how about you try the nighttime?
How's that?
As a former sinner, I happen to know that the best time to find sinners is between midnight and dawn. Maybe you should try having an all-night session against the devil.
Very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Masterson.
You're welcome.
Coffee is so good. I can't understand why it isn't a sin.
Fine, old gentleman. I suppose he sort of looks after you?
We look after each other.
Uh-huh. And I suppose if either of you goes someplace, the other goes along as well?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are 2 of our pamphlets I'd like you to read. They should give you a good deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And we're holding a midnight prayer meeting this Thursday, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you'll not think I'm getting out of line here, but it's nice to see a pretty doll, a nice-looking young lady like yourself, sacrificing herself for the sake of others. Tell me, staying here in this place, you ever go anyplace else, travel or something?
I'd like to go to Africa.
That's a little far, but there are a few nice places just within a few hours of New York by plane. You ever been in a plane?
No.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Here's another pamphlet I think you should read.
Thank you, but I will need a lot of personal help. My heart's as black as 2 feet down a wolf's gullet.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. How about having dinner with me?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's not Proverbs, it's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry, no peace unto the wicked. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 21. Isaiah?
Isaiah.
If there's 2 things that have been in every hotel room in this country, it's Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times at least.
You've read the Bible 12 times?
Sure, what's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my line of work, the strangest information frequently comes in handy. I once won 5 G's on a parlay, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Lying's a sin. Look, if you get me, it's 8 to 5. The others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest. The mission's laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I bet I could fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
Then how about I make a proposition? When's this big meeting of yours Thursday? I will guarantee that I can fill that meeting with 12 genuine sinners. And I'll also guarantee that they'll sit still and that they'll listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why would you want to have dinner with me?
Because I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker for 12 sinners. If you don't think it's real, ask anybody in town. I owe you 12 sinners. I'll pick you up tomorrow at noon for dinner.
At noon?
Well, sure. It'll take me some time to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant.
And where's that?
El Cafe Cubano, Havana.
El Cafe Cubana Havana?
Where do you want to eat? Taco Bell?
Havana?
Why not? The plane gets us there in 5 hours and back the same night, and the food's great.
Well, and I realized, Mr. Gambler, that when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And now I realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful a sergeant is, she is still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all. Except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anyone.
Except me. But I am relieved to know that it's just me personally, and not all guys in general. It's nice to know that somewhere in this world there's a guy that will appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he will not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Don't worry. I'll know. For I imagined every pivot, from his strong moral fiber to the wisdom in his heart, to the holy aroma of his life.
You have wished yourself a Scarsdale Galahad, the breakfast-eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes, and I shall meet him when the time is right.
You got this guy all figured out.
I have.
Including what he smokes all figured out.
All figured out. With my love to love, I won't take a chance. He'll be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance at the 2 pair of pants. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine I leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. I'll know long before we could speak. I'll know then and there. I'll know at the sight of her face how I care, how I care, how I care. But I'll stop and I'll stare, and I'll know, long before we can speak, I'll know, in my heart, I'll know, and I won't ever ask, am I right, am I wise, am I smart, but I'll stop, and I'll stare, and drop in again in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
We take you down on the farm with our star, Miss Adelaide, and the hot box Barbarettes.
I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you, about you. I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your pretty neck I do. A bushel and a peck, oh, it beats me on the heck, how I'll ever to the farm, when I wanna keep my arm about you, cause I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your pretty neck I do. Goodbye now. Hello, Nathan.
Hello, Pieface.
How are you, handsome?
Fine. What have you got there?
A book.
A book. You're always reading books. You're becoming a regular bookie.
Nathan, darling, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I went to him about my cold.
How is your cold?
It's the same. So the doctor asked me how long I had had it, and I told him a long time. So I said I thought it was on account of my dancing with hardly any clothes on, which is what I usually wear. So he said to read this book because he said it might be due to psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, this is the psychology that tells you why girls do certain kinds of things.
Oh. Would it tell you what kind of a doll would go for a certain kind of a guy, but you wouldn't think she would do so?
What do you mean?
I'm just for instance, there are certain dolls you can almost bet they wouldn't go for certain guys.
No, Nathan, darling. No matter how terrible a fella seems, you can never be sure that some girl won't fall for him. Take us.
Yeah.
So, Nathan, darling, starting with next week, I'm going to get a raise. And with what I'll be making, I wondered what you would think. Maybe we can finally get married.
Well, of course we're going to. Sooner or later.
I know, Nathan. But I'm really starting to worry about my mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
Well, Nathan, this is something I never told you before, but my mother, back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're married already.
Why would she think a thing like that?
I couldn't be engaged for 14 years, could I? People don't do that in Rhode Island. They all get married.
Then why is this such a small state?
Anyways, I wrote her I was married.
You did, huh?
Uh-huh. Then, after about 2 years...
What after about 2 years?
We had a baby.
You told your mother that we had a baby?
Nathan, Mother wouldn't have understood if we hadn't.
What type of baby was it?
It was a boy. I named him after you, Nathan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And, where is Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
He's in boarding school. I wrote Mother he won the football game last Saturday.
I wish I had a bet on it.
But, Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Don't tell me he has a little sister.
After all those years, Nathan, Mother believes in big families.
Just give me the grand total.
5.
Your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
Anyways, Nathan, now we're finally getting married, and it won't be a lie anymore.
Adelaide, how could you do such a thing to a nice old broad like your mother?
But you don't even know my mother.
But I'll be meeting her soon, and what'll I tell her? What'll I tell her we did with the 5 kids? Traded them to the Phillies or something? What are we gonna do?
We could get married.
But marriage ain't something you jump into like it was a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I've had it for 3 years now. I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it?
It's bad luck.
So you see, I got the veil. All we need now is a license and a blood test.
A what?
Blood test, it's a law.
What city? First they close my crack game and then they open my veins?
Nathan, you're not planning on running your crack game again.
Adelaide, how could you think such a thing? Why do you think I gave up the crap game? It's because I love you and I want us to be the happiest married couple there is in the world.
Anybody seen a viewing out here?
I don't think so.
You! I'm all dated up tomorrow with society night, so you break it on one of your dopey crack game. Honest, Adelaide, I pity you. Oh, here it is.
Adelaide, look at me. I'm down on my knees.
Oh, get up. It reminds me of your crap game.
Look, you're getting yourself upset. You and I are going to be all right. After all, we love each other. We're going to get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
But it's true. You'll feel better tomorrow. Come on, cheer up, honey. Let's see that old smile. That's my girl. See you tomorrow.
Achoo! It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration, may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, waiting can spray her wherever you think it was just the clock I like. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fish eye from the hotel plate, a python can develop a cold. The female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. See note. Oh, no. Chronic organic syndromes, toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, the nose, and throat. In other words, just worrying whether the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cough. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the bromophene, but the medicine never gets anywhere near the trouble is. If she's getting a kind of a name for herself and the name ain't his, a person can develop a cough. And furthermore, just installing the wedding trip, a person can develop a trip. When they get on the train to Niagara, and she can hear church bells chime, but the apartment is air conditioned and the mood sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop blood grip, love host, nasal drip, with the wheezes and the sneezes and the sinus that's really a pit. From a lack of community company and a feeling she's getting too old, a person can develop a
Hey, nice lady. What are you looking at?
Sky was just following Miss Sarah, and you should have seen her. She gave him a look that would have cooled off a moose at mating time.
Great. Just so we don't take her to Havana.
Havana. He could not take this doll to New Rochelle. Where's Nathan? He ought to start lining up the game.
I don't know. I suppose he's trying to see Adelaide, but of course, she's mad at him again.
That Miss Adelaide, she's always taking his mind off honest work.
Yeah, it is too bad a businessman like Nathan has to fall in love with his own fiancée.
Vinny, that is his weakness. But we should be tolerant, because I am told this is a worldwide weakness. Look. What's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. A picture about a Minnesota man falling in love with a missing girl, but he sacrifices everything he's on with Roxy. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the daily news? I'll tell you what's in the daily news. A story about a guy who bought a small ruby with what otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the daily news.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guy sitting at home by a television set who once used to be something of a rover.
That's what's happening all over. Love is a thing that has a victim, and it looks like Nathan's just another victim.
Yes, sir. When you see a guy, he's the stars in the sky, you can bet that he's feeling for all.
When you got a dog waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane, as only a dog can do for a day.
When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that can flatten the Taj Mahal, call it sad and call it funny, but it's better than even money. That the guy's only doing it for some song.
When you see a Joe saving half of his dough, make a bet they'll be making it for some dough.
When a bum buys wine like a bum can't afford, it's a fix at the pump, it's under the thumb of some little broad.
When you meet
a mug, lately out of the jug, and he's still Winston Platinum Polderall.
Call it hell and call it heaven, it's the problem of 12-7 that the guys only do it for some dog.
And his pastime comes short. Make a bet that he's making it for some dog.
When a guy wears pants with different white, who the heck do you think he's singling cakes on Saturday night?
When you meet a slob, good at any job, and he's still Polderall. Call it dumb, call it clever, I can't be on forever. That the guys only do it for some dog, some dog, some dog. The guys only do it for some dog.
Well, we finally lost him.
I do think you should have paid some attention to him, though.
Yes, he attended every street meeting we had this morning. He must be interested in our work.
Very.
By the way, you spoke beautifully this morning, Sarah.
No, I can't reach these people. Let's go in for lunch. I was going to convert all of Broadway all by myself. I was going to have those gamblers begging to come to the mission. General Cartwright.
Good morning, Sarah. Arvine.
Good morning, General.
We didn't know you were coming to town.
I got in early this morning. I've spent the last hour trying to find you.
Well, we've been holding extra street meetings, trying to stimulate more interest.
General?
Good morning. Sarah, there's something I need to talk to you about.
Won't you come in, have lunch with us?
No, I don't have time, dear.
Sarah?
We at headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We've decided to close this branch of the mission.
No.
Close the mission?
General, someone can do good here, even if I can't.
Sarah, there are so many calls on us. So many other places where our work is truly needed.
But we're doing much better now.
Yes. We've announced a big meeting for tomorrow night.
You've announced a meeting. But will anybody be there? Will anybody come?
Pardon me, but I couldn't help it over here. General, my name is Sky Masterson, former senator.
How do you do?
How do I do? I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah here can be a big success.
I am glad to hear you say that. But I'm not so sure.
$1 will get you 10.
What?
General, might I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Why don't you come to the meeting tomorrow night and see for yourself? Don't you think that'll be a good idea?
Well, if I thought the mission had a chance.
General, I can personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You guys have your red carnations?
Yeah.
Good. Remember, you will not be let into the game without them. They're like a password.
Okay, but where's the game?
In a minute. Nathan, is it all set? Can I tell these fine gentlemen that the game is at the football garage?
Not yet. I gotta stall him for a while. Joey wants his dough first.
Nathan, it's almost 11 o'clock. They're not going to wait much longer.
So sue me. I left nicely in my hotel to wait for the money from Sky. It'll be there. Where's the dough?
It hasn't come yet.
I told you to wait for it.
I had to get some groceries. I felt a little faint.
Well, get back to the hotel and wait for the money from Sky. And don't come back here without it, even if you starve to death.
Okay, Nathan.
Hey, where's the game, Detroit?
Hey, Harry the horse. How are you, Harry? How's everything in Brooklyn?
Detroit, if you don't have no place for your game, tell us, and we'll seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Now, take it easy, Harry.
I hope Detroit will not spoil our evening, inasmuch as I happen to be entertaining a very prominent guest tonight. I think you might have heard of him. I'd like you to meet Big Julie from Chicago.
Why? How do you do, Big Julie? Welcome to our fair city, in which, as you know, the heat is on. But just be patient, you'll get some action.
What do you say, Big Julie? Shall we stick around, or shall we blow?
I came here to shoot crap, so let's shoot crap. Sure.
Nathan, there's no crap game tonight. I'm sure Big Julie will be considerably displeased, and Big Julie does not like to be displeased, as you can find out from those citizens who at one time or another displeased them. Although, I'll admit it's very hard to find such citizens, in view of the fact that they're no longer around and about.
Why, Harry, you don't think I would be so rude as to displease a gentleman like Big Julie here, do you? Big Julie, believe me, when I tell you that Nathan Detroit, when I tell you that Nathan Detroit erases something, you can count on it.
Well. An interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society. Antioch, Society Max, Liverland Louie, hey! Harry the Horse, all the way from Brooklyn, and pardon me, I'm very bad on names, but your face looks familiar. You mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
And what do you do there?
I'm a scoutmaster.
Well, don't ever help my mother across the street. This looks like the male chorus from Blossom Time. What's the occasion?
Well,
It's a party.
Indeed. What kind of a party?
Come on, girls. See you tomorrow.
It's a bachelor dinner. It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
What?
That's correct, Lieutenant. It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
All right, guys. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he is a jolly good fellow. He's a jolly good fellow.
which nobody cannot deny.
Darling, I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
It was a surprise.
But when I saw you standing here with all these fine gentlemen, I never dreamed it was a bachelor dinner. I thought it was...
Oh, it's a bachelor dinner.
Yeah, it's a bachelor dinner.
Yes, sir, a bachelor dinner.
Well, just think, after 14 years, I'm finally going to become Mrs. Nathan Detroit. Time certainly does fly.
So tell me, Nathan, when is this happy day?
When will it be, Nathan?
Well...
Nathan, these fellas are nice enough to throw you a bachelor dinner. You should at least tell them the wedding date.
Well, we need time for a license and a blood test.
Gee, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could be married tomorrow night, right after the show at the hot dogs?
Adelaide, we need time for a license.
You city bloke.
What?
You can drive down to Maryland. What's the name of that town?
Pimlico?
No, not Pimlico. Elton. They'll marry you right away. They don't ask you for a blood test.
Ain't that unhealthy?
That's a great idea. Oh, look, I'll lend you my getaway car, my Buick.
Oh, Nathan, let's do it.
Well, what the heck?
My congratulations too, Nathan. And I can only hope there's nothing in heredity.
Oh, Nathan, I got so many things to do before we elope. You'll be at the hot box tomorrow night?
I'll have a table reserved and I'll be all dressed up in whatever you elope in.
Oh, Nathan, I'm so happy. I ought to wire my mother. Only, what'll I wire her?
Send a telegram and date it back.
I'd better wait for your 5 children. It won't take us long.
Nathan, you're indeed a lucky fellow. Most beautiful doll indeed. Do you agree, Big Julie?
Tell me, how long have you known the dog? 14 years. Shoot crap.
Nathan, you better find a place.
How can I? The money from Sky ain't come yet.
Maybe it won't come. Maybe he took her to Havana.
How could he? He couldn't have. She couldn't have gone.
kind of native flavoring.
What's the name of the flavor?
Bacardi.
It's good. I'll have another one. Doesn't Bacardi have alcohol in it?
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be an excellent way to get children to drink milk.
I think we better hurry if we want to catch the plane back to New York.
I don't want to go back to New York.
I'm taking you back.
You're no gentleman.
Look, a doll like you shouldn't be mixed up with a guy like me. When dolls like you get mixed up with guys like us, it's no good. You want to know how I met you in the first place? I made a bet. The only reason you know me is because I made a bet.
How else would a girl get to meet a gambler?
I'm taking you back.
No!
I gotta think what's best for you.
You talk just like a missionary.
Come on.
Thank you for bringing me back. I must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh golly, I don't know how I'll get home with all this stuff. It was wonderful of you to give it to me. Sky, hello!
How are you, Miss Adelaide?
Oh, fine. Sky, look, the girls threw me a kitchen shower. They went to an all-night drugstore and they threw me a kitchen shower. Look!
Oh, that's wonderful. You know Miss Sarah.
How do you do? Glad to meet you. You know, Sky, we're eloping tomorrow night right after the show at the Hot Box, Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Thank you, Sky. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Gee, I feel like a housewife already. I just know I'm going to love being in the kitchen. I've already tried all the other rooms.
Miss Adelaide sure seems happy.
She's in love.
Yeah, I know.
What time is it?
I don't know, 4 o'clock.
I've never met this thing before. It's supposed to be your turn today.
How do you like it?
So peaceful. Wonderful.
You're finding out something I've known for quite a while. My time of day is the dark time, a couple of years before dawn, when the street belongs to the top, and the janitor with the mop, and the grocery clerks all gone. When the smell of the rain-washed pavement comes up clean and fresh and cool, when the street lamp light fills the gutter with gold, my time of day, my time of day, and you're the only doll I've ever wanted to carry with me. Obadiah.
Obadiah? What's that?
Obadiah Masterson. That's my real name. You're the first person I've ever told it to. I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. But this is why, that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and down my song must go. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I really never did in love before.
I've never been in love before. Now all I want is you. It's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. But this is why, that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, my song is gone.
So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I really never did in love
I thought you'd be asleep.
Hello, Sarah dear. Good morning, Brother Masterson.
Good morning.
The Ben and I followed your suggestion and stayed out all night. We spoke to a lot of sinners. Where have you been, Sarah?
I've been to Cuba.
You're even more tired than I am.
Someone must have tipped them off. I've seen a lot of things in my time, but this is the first time I've ever seen a crack game going full blast in a mission.
Crack game?
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this, don't you? Sarah!
I shouldn't have gone with you, Sky. I was wrong.
No, it wasn't. You went to help the mission.
Did I?
Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Everyone's welcome at the mission.
That's not what I meant.
It's no good, Sky. You said it yourself, it's no good.
What kind of doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.